Hi, this is Bowen, and today I'm gonna teach you how to create a safe zone for the player. And to begin with, we first need to create a new project and rename the project name. I will use my name for this one, and uncheck the example map and replace it by your uh, own name. Okay, we just entering the editor, and the first things we need to um, create and add the environment prop. But click the add assets, and you can find the mv prop under common um, file, and just drag it into the center, and you can search it. Maybe I have just drag it and hit F to zoom in, and we need to resize this env prop, and you can scale this as much as bigger, like to cover the whole platform. And I think it's good enough. And after that, we need to create the invisible zone. So to begin with, you have to search to add the search hub zone, and under data folder, and you should drag this one into the center of the map and click F. And I think we need to resize this, rescale this hub zone, and we can just throw something into it, like to have a reference about the size of the hub zone. Yeah, I think this size is good enough for player to hide. And this is the invisible zone, which the enemies cannot see player when player is in this area. And for the hub zone, we need to check the is spawner blocker and is safe zone, and also the is safe area. All of the three should be checked to true. And after this, I think we just finished the hub zone. And our next thing is to add a light, like to highlight this is the invisible zone. Um, I can just find the light under the common folder and drag it to here, and change the light type under the dying lights tab to spot, and also change the color of the light to this kind of blue, and We need to also resize this one. And right now it's hard to say the color, and probably uh, we need to build the light first, and maybe regenerate the envy props. And also, same time, we need to like change the light. Yeah, I can see, as you can see, the light in this safe zone. And I think this size is perfect. And which you scale the light size, which is matching the invisible zone size. That is good. And later we need to add another uh, burning dome into the map. With and for for your notice, the burning dome is only works for the volatile and during the night. By adding the burning zone, first we need to type uh, AI escape under data folder and drag it to this map, and change the shape to box, and also to differentiate the invisible zone, I change this editor color to uh, red in editor, and I also need to rescale this AI escape area. And I will make a burning area which is the same size. Uh, okay, and this time after we change the things, we need to also add some references like burial or something to highlight in the game. Let the player know where is the burning zone. I will click add assets and type burial and click this one and place them around the corner of the burning area. And next thing, I also want to add FX, like the fire FX, on the top of the barrel to highlight this area. And then we can just type FX under common folder and place them on the top of the barrel. And another thing is we need to change the FX attribute the FX type to, I use the burning campfire number 2, and you can visually see this fire in the editor. And I will place this in the center of the barrel, and we will place duplicate this by click shift and move this to duplicate. And before I add trigger into the map, first thing we need to uncheck all of the things we edit. Like for example, this state, ML enable state to set to false, and all of them should be set to false. And after set this to false, we also need to set this burning area. The same thing. Scroll down to state and false. And also this invisible area. And also including this light. Let's move this closer. Like I can test this closer. And the next thing, let me just move this more close. Okay. And once we set all of the state to the L enable state to false, and we can just add the trigger, adding trigger by search under common folder and place this into the map. I will choose this place to easily for player to trigger and click the trigger under its attribute, we need to change the let me just scroll down. We need to add the objects to this to trigger all of them. And first, I think, let me just make sure this lights ID. And I also forgot to change this class to light DI, and we need to use this one. And we click the trigger again, and go down to the switch and click the M targets, which is empty, and we click this one, and at the same time hold Control and right mouse button click and add this one. As you can see, we already add the burning zone into this one, and we continue to add all of the things to this switch targets. And once we're finished, we need to place some enemy around this area. And by adding enemy into the map, first thing we need to type AI spawner under common folder and drag into the map and readjust its position. And hold shift and to duplicate another one, and we need to change this one AI preset to volatile. And we also need to move them. Don't forget to move the map start to next to the trigger. And we just need to rebuild this area, regenerate the env props. And at the same time, we also need to build the nav mesh under window. Click nav mesh and scroll down to the build tab. And click load first and build. And after that, we can test in the game. Okay, so first thing we need to hit the trigger, and which all the zone is activated right now. And first we need to attract the volatile, and as you can see, he enters this burning zone, he's burned, and he will escape. But this burning zone is not invisible, so this zombie can see me. And once I enter the invisible zone, he cannot see me. So that's all the tutorial. Thank you.